Our city has a problem. And it's not some goofy dude in goggles and high-top sneakers. I don't call him a vigilante. I don't like that word. In superhero comics and movies, vigilantes are always these nice guys, often rich white dudes, using their wealth to break the law, which somehow helps their community. In the real world, vigilantes tend to be connected to hate groups, like the KKK or the Proud Boys. Loners and wannabe paramilitary militias who shoot down other citizens in the street and then tell some story about why they were so threatened for their life. That's a vigilante to me, and that's not what I think the runner is. And like I said, anyway, he's not the problem. The mayor, man, he doesn't give a fuck about us. He shouldn't even be in charge. You know what he was before he became the mayor? He was one of those guys who'd buy up cheap property in a bad neighborhood, kick out all the residents, and then tear the buildings down and gentrify the whole area. And half the people living here called him a hero for it, praised him for making the city look so good. Now he's saying the runner is a criminal and a terrorist, and he's trying to scare people into giving him more power. All that said, I'm not super into the runner. I think he distracts people from the important issues that actually impact lives. The violence is something as well. It's not just what the cops say. The runner has clearly shown a pattern for, well, I think he thinks he's protecting people, but I don't know about that. There's a few people he's hurt pretty badly. And how are we supposed to feel about that? Should we just trust that they had it coming? And even then, why does this guy get to decide which crimes make a person deserving of a beating? Of course, it's not like he's out there stopping muggings. Most of the stuff he's connected to tends to involve supposedly corrupt cops who, let's be honest here, probably are corrupt. Or even if they're not, then they're one of a handful of good cops who look the other way as the crooked ones run our city like they're a biker gang or the mafia. Then again, today he's going after crooked cops. Tomorrow it's people who litter, or black people, or women. We don't know what's going on in that guy's head. He's some weirdo with superpowers. We don't even know his name. How do you trust a person like that? What are his views, his outlooks, his dreams, his fears? It's hard to judge. I don't know what I'd do in his situation. If I had the power to just fuck people up and run away, if I was stronger than the police, where does social responsibility stop and individual fallibility begin? That's a very personal question. Me, I have the luxury of being a pacifist, though who knows how I'd feel if I could pick up a car and toss it across the street. Then again, I also lack the runner's luxury of being able to walk away from shit. Cops point guns at me, tell me to freeze. It's not like I can just jump 30 feet through the air faster than they can shoot and then run off down some rooftop. Cops pull their guns on me, I'm probably just going to be shot. Especially since all the cops are on edge, you know, because some unknown superhuman is essentially hunting them at night so he can slap them around when they get out of line. Which again, on one level I support. But how far does this go? When does this guy go off duty, and what happens to the rest of us when he does? So I don't like the word vigilante, but I think it's dangerous to call somebody like the runner a hero. I don't know what he is. A concerned citizen? You want to hope he's a good person. But history books are full of fools who made the mistake of trusting people who weren't worth it. If we're real lucky, maybe he's just a normal person, without all those delusions of grandeur that seem to ruin powerful people. There's a good chance that we'll never really know.